Hello Gemini, and welcome to Ultra Instinct Tarot. My name is Andres, and I will be taking care of you for this reading. So I will be using these three books, as I really like the words that they use. So remember, the whole goal for this channel is to channel our own Ultra Instinct version of Goku. So we're just gonna go with the flow and get started. Alright. And we are starting off with the Knight of Pentacles. Nice and slow energy. I believe this is the slowest of the four knights. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and he's going forward. The Knight of Pentacles is all about patience. He is cautious. Other knights charge into new adventures, but this knight stays at home, working his land. He always had a clear idea of what he wanted, and little by little, he has achieved small milestones. Others suggest new methods, but being stubborn, he chooses to rely on the tried and true. He may be shy and cautious about revealing his feelings, but he is honest, reliable, loyal, and trustworthy. Success in anything is hard-earned, and you know this. Have you experienced struggle, sacrifice, and even failure? Are you able to grit your teeth and pick yourself up? It is difficult to appreciate the challenging times in the same way that we relish the moments of elation and pride when things go well. But can you learn to love the journey too? So this is all about the journey, not the destination. About chilling. Oh. So this is about chilling and taking things slow. And then the Knight of Pentacles just ran into some intensity there. And the intensity is right in his face. And this is the Knight of Fire, or the Knight of Wands. So it looks like the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands are clashing into each other. Complete opposites. This one takes it slow, and this is the Knight of Fire, the Heir of Fire. Just energy. Alright, let's see what this intensity is about. The figure in this card has taken on the shape of an arrow, moving with the single pointed focus of one who knows precisely where he is going. Okay, so I don't think they're clashing forces, you know, like a wave against a rock. I don't think it's that way. I think this Knight of Pentacles, even though he's going slow, he's going very intensely. Like all of this arrow is coming from the Knight of Pentacles. He is moving so fast that he has become almost pure energy. So this going slow doesn't mean he's going slow. If he went fast, things eventually would slow down even more. So this Knight of Pentacles taking his time is exactly the right speed. But his intensity should not be mistaken for the manic energy that makes people drive their cars at top speed to get from point A to point B. That kind of intensity belongs to the horizontal world of space and time. The intensity represented by the Knight of Fire belongs to the vertical world of the present moment. A recognition that now is the only moment there is, and here is the only space. So the Knight of Pentacles definitely is channeling that intensity. When you act with the intensity of the Knight of Fire, it is likely to create ripples in the waters around you. See, this is the single point, and these are the ripples that are coming. Some will feel uplifted and refreshed by your presence. Others may feel threatened or annoyed, but the opinions of others matter little. Nothing can hold you back right now. Yeah, nobody can. Even though people are telling you that you're moving slow, nothing can stop you. That slowness, the turtle beat the hare. Zen says, think of all the great words and great teachings as your deadly enemy. Avoid them because you have to find your own source. Yeah, this Knight of Pentacles is definitely making his own way. You have not to be a follower, an imitator. You have to be an original individual. You have to find your innermost core on your own, with no guide, no guiding scriptures. It is a dark night, but with the intense fire of inquiry, you are bound to come. Everybody who has burned with intense inquiry has found the sunrise. Others only believe. Those who believe are not religious. They are simply avoiding the great adventure of religion by believing. Cool. So you probably got some huge backlash for how slow things are going, but everything happens for a reason. Oh wow, a lot of knights. The Prince of Discs. Oh, that's the Knight of Pentacles again. Very nice. Why are there two Knight of Pentacles? I think this is really just... This is really just reiterating. This is exactly where you need to be. With that intensity, following your own guidelines. Yeah, the Prince of Discs is the Knight of Pentacles, the Heir of Earth. These are the same card, just from the different decks. Alright, look at this bull. Charging straight forward. The Prince of Discs. A devil indeed, but what a devil. I don't think it's a good idea to put too many Prince of Discs in the same room. These fellows changed the world with their great energy brought to bear upon the most solid of practical matters. Alright. And then there is a garden variety of Prince of Discs. And by garden variety, it means just that, just the garden. The prince is seated in a chariot filled with gobbler seeds that seem to be ready to burst into plants at any moment. He is a very cool character. His eyes are closed in meditation, as if he were mentally directing the brooding fecundity of the entire universe. He is the picture of someone who is in control on the material plane. He may seem a bit dull and emotionless, but he's not. He's just not a snob, and he doesn't bother with things he considers impractical. He's the ultimate handyman. Crowley confirms that assessment, telling us that he is competent, ingenuous, thoughtful, cautious, trustworthy, imperturbable. He constantly seeks new uses for common things. Interesting. So, if you're not in this energy, then make sure you fully embody it, because this is definitely exactly where you need to be. The moon. A lot of dark colors. And the moon shows up right before the sunrise. The moon. Alright. Let the illusion of the world pass over thee, unheeded as thou goest from the midnight to the morning. So this is that slow energy of just nothing going on, the dark, everything is sleep, everything is quiet during the night. And that's exactly where you need to be. Don't worry if you don't see the progress. Don't worry if you don't see the sunlight yet. You know, it's not like when flower blooms, we don't expect it to bloom instantly. You know, it takes some time for a flower to bloom, and it makes it that much more beautiful when it does. So enjoy this quiet, slow intensity. Alright, and this Trump, her lowest avatar, she joins the earthy sphere of Netzach with Malkuth, the moon of witchcraft and abominable deeds. She is the poison darkness, which is the condition of the rebirth of light. Alright, so in the tree of life, this joining Netzach to Malkuth. So it's this path right here. That's the moon path. There's no doubt about it that this is a spooky card. It represents the light that darkness creates. The light that darkness creates. It is the light that illuminates your dreams and your nightmares. You recall that the trump attributed to the moon is the priestess. She is the waxing moon and represents Luna in her higher aspect, that of forming a link between the human and the divine. The path of the priestess crosses the abyss and joins Tefrath and Kether. So this is the path of the priestess. We are here. And the moon is a very different aspect of Luna, and the most cheerful thing I can say about it is it will change. Alright, one is reminded. So in the book of Thoth, so not this one, but the one Crowley actually wrote, Crowley also assures the courageous seeker in his last words concerning this card. One is reminded of the mental echo of subconscious realization of that supreme iniquity which mystics have constantly celebrated in their accounts of the dark night of the soul. But the best men, the true men, do not consider the matter in such terms at all. Whatever horrors may afflict the soul, whatever abominations may excite the loathing of the heart, whatever terrors may assail the mind, the answer is the same at every stage. How splendid is the adventure. And you're having a nice journey going. Oh, look at that, more darkness. The nothingness. So it looks like you're in a state of chilling, of relaxing, of hibernating, of being in your cocoon. And that is okay. That is exactly, but it looks like it's intense, with intensity. Nothingness. Exactly, the moon. That's very cool. A lot of darkness. But darkness is, also fun. There would be no light if there was no darkness. Being in the gap. Yeah, that's exactly where it looks like you're in between time. Being in the gap can be disorienting and even scary. Nothing to hold on to, no sense of direction, not even a hint of what choices and possibilities might lie ahead. But it was just this state of pure potential that existed before the universe was created. So this is literally the caterpillar in the cocoon. It's in the darkness. It's in the dark, and it doesn't know what's going on. It doesn't know what's going to happen next. It doesn't know when the light is going to come back. But all you can do now is to relax into this nothingness. Fall into the silence between the words. Watch this gap between the outgoing and incoming breath. And treasure each empty moment of the experience. Something sacred is about to be born. Ooh. Buddha has chosen one of the really very potential words, shunyata. The English equivalent is nothingness. Is not such a beautiful word. Yeah, translations are are not as good as, one would hope they would be. But that's why I would like to make it nothingness, because the nothing is not just nothing, it is all. Nothingness. There is no thing. There's nothing that needs to be happening right now except stillness. It is vibrant with all possibilities. It is potential, absolute potential. It is unmanifest yet, but it contains all. In the beginning is nature. In the end is nature. So why in the middle do you make such a fuss? Why in the middle becoming so worried, so anxious, so ambitious? Why create such despair? Nothingness to nothingness is the whole journey. So if you are freaking out about nothing going on right now, or you see all your friends and everyone around you, charging forward, while you're kind of in this state of just nothing going on, just remember how fun this nothing is. How nice it is to just close your eyes and be nothing. No expectations. Nothing to do. And that's where you need to be. Ooh, look at that, more darkness. So don't fight it. Don't fight it, Gemini. Whatever is going on, just relax and let what needs to happen. Yeah, this whole reading is all about relaxing. Especially in this world where it's go, 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 work, work, work. We want more. It's nice to just relax. It's nice to hibernate. It's nice to not need to do anything, Yeah, this card is all about defeat, failure, closure. Following the Fool on her journey through the swords, we could see her coming to a painful end. She has found herself in conflict and in distress. Unable to harness the sword's positive energy, she found herself tempted by its power. She was left with paranoia and fear, knowing that she had used the swords unwisely. Her fears were finally confirmed, leaving her defeated. So no more fighting. Just relax. No more fighting. Even though things are going slow, it'll help if you just let things be into nothing. Alright, Gemini. I'm gonna close this reading with some advice from the Office Oracle deck. Oh, wow. These are the good old days where you have nothing to do. So there's a quote from Nordog in The Office. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. So I don't know what you're fighting, or if you feel failure, if you feel defeated during these times, but whatever is going on, just take a pause, look around, and enjoy the moment. Look at everything around you. Take that pause and just take it all in. Enjoy the good old days while you're still in them, because next thing you know, The good old days will be gone. But thanks to Andy, we know the good old days are here. So enjoy every single second of them with everything that you have. Yeah, there's a pause in your life. It's nice if you let it be a pause instead of trying to press play and fast forward. Just take a pause. Okay. Okay. What number is this? This is the card. Oh no. Of things going slowly. Yes. Today is about today. It's gonna take a long time and then it's perfect. That's what this card is all about. There's no rush. There's long stories. Long stories are good. Lord of the Rings is a good story and it's very long. So trust. If you have patience, it means you are still waiting for something that's not happening. Go one step further and let go of that patience. A person with no patience is completely here today. They don't wait for anything, as there's nothing to wait for. Today is already here. Everything that is happening is supposed to be happening. No rush. Today is just about having today. And I'll leave you there for this reading. Have a good rest of your day, Gemini. See you next time.